Whatever. Ain't nothing to me. What up, y'all? Shorty C94 back with another episode of Shorty Sneaker Conversations. This is episode 46. 46 of these things. So we will try to get our guest and see what's going on. Alright. Have Kicks. Alright, what up, big homie Kicks 80? Shop Seekers. The Crab Pack. What's up?
What's going on, brother?
Tell him, man. What you up to?
Not much. Just got in a little bit ago.
Okay. Where you at? I can't see you.
You can't see me?
Nah, you had to turn the phone like vertical.
Oh, hold on. All right. Oh, shoot, that's too much light. I ain't been on this IG live thing, so.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right. What's going on, my friend? What's been up with you?
Oh, shoot, not much, brother. Trying to win some stuff off of sneakers like you. Get everything.
That's not me. We'll get that out the way now. You be getting shit early. Shit ain't nobody else in all of Cleveland got. You know, you had to. I always I couldn't because I was getting something else. I always regret not getting those LeBron 17s from you. Those LeBron James Family Foundations. You know,
well, I still got them. If you still want them, brother, I still got them. I got 2 pair. I let one go for retail. I ain't got no problem with it. That show you some love.
All right, cool. All right, well. Oh, okay, my bad. What was you saying?
No, I was just saying. I'll let you know. I still got that. I still got 2 pair of 12s. So if you want them, they're yours.
All right. Well, what you can do, you know what I'm saying, if you're in a given mood, you know, you can let me purchase those shattered backboards from you.
Oh,
hey, you know that I did. I really regret not purchasing those when I had them on Coventry. I don't know what I was thinking, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Right.
Well, usually the way I start off the show before you introduce yourself to the guests, you know, we just, what's up, Jackie?
See, okay. Big Hicks on there. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Hunter, you know. Shay.
What's up?
You know. But what was the most positive thing you were able to take from 2020?
Well, family. You know, family is important. You know, getting all these shoes and materialistic things is cool, but family is important because, you know, we just losing people left and right. So family, you know, I'm getting closer to my family, my siblings.
Gotcha. What's up, Key? All right. Well, I mean, obviously you and I have known each other for 15 years at least. You know,
yeah.
Since I was at record stage, my first true store manager job. Oh man, remember I was with RTA. But yeah, just tell everybody who you are and you know what you do, how long you been in this.
All right, I'm Earl. I have kicks. I've been in the game since VIP. You remember VIP and Leon Harvard?
VIP Sports.
Yeah, exactly. VIP Sports. Yeah. Family Sports downtown. You know, so it's been a long time. It's been like in the 80s.
Okay.
I've been doing this.
All right. And you know, tell everybody where you from.
Oh, I'm from Cleveland.
You know, you posting all that Atlanta stuff, man. I was worried. That's better.
You know, I had to go out of town. You know, I can't stay here all the time. You know, you got to move around. Not you talking. You and the missus, y'all travel.
Got an Atlanta home. You got an Atlanta home, Cleveland home. That's balling right there.
Listen, y'all been all over the place. You and the missus, y'all every weekend. It seems like y'all somewhere at a sneaker shop, somewhere buying shoes.
Yeah, man. I mean, the shoe game, man. I can't believe I'm still in it sometimes, but it just brings me so much joy. It's not like how it was back when you were talking. Like a lot of the places that built my collection are no longer in existence. Family Sports, where you know Michelle, Jarrett, those good people. It was a VIP at Lee and Harvard. They had a VIP in Randall for a
Oh,
short time. Remember that? It was by
mhm.
Sears. Um, Next to Shaker Square, City Blue downtown.
Oh yeah.
Years before I worked at that Champs in Tower City, I used to go there every week and get every day I would schedule myself off on Wednesday, so I would come downtown, have lunch with my mother because she used to work at Medical Mutual, and I would buy a pair of sneakers. That was like my routine
I
back
believe
then.
I
So,
believe it.
yeah, from like 2000, the whole time I was at the record exchange, '02 to '08, that was like my routine. So
I ain't mad at you.
yeah. So all right, well let's start with. I know you've been in the game for a long time. I have the proof. I've seen the pictures. Seen pictures of you in the '90s. With your little one and your lady. Y'all all had the 13s. I was like,
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
so
Oh
black.
yeah.
So I did a little research. I know you, but I still had to go back and look at some things.
Okay, I ain't mad at you. Yeah.
So what was that first shoe though? That first shoe that was just like, you know.
Wow. Actually, it was an Adidas
Okay.
with the tennis ball on the. I think it was an Andre Agassi. I think that's
Hmm.
what it was. But that's one of the shoes that really caught my eye. It had that tennis ball pump on there. No, that was a Reebok. I'm sorry, that was a Reebok. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it was things. Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah. That one right there. And back when the threes came out, when the Jordan threes, the cement threes came out, sheesh, I had to have them. I had to
Gotcha.
go get them. I had to go get them from VIP. Had to say, hey, listen, I'm leaving school early. As soon as VIP open up at 9 o'clock, and go get me a pair before
Yeah.
everybody else cut class and went to go get them when they was gone.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that those are good times. Like I never had the threes as a kid. I had a pair
Mhm.
of ones little, but the first Jordan I really remember having was the 4. And I was still, I was in maybe third grade. This is 1989. So I had the Fire Red 4s, but I had the Sky Jordan version where it just said Nike without the air bubble. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Then a couple months later, I ended up getting the actual cements, and then my grandparents got me the black. So that was the first time I ever had like multiple Jordans at one time. Was that 3? It was that 4, but you know, it just kind of went from there. The first Jordan I ever wanted was the 6, though. My dad came home. I was just like, man, I gotta have those. He didn't bring them for me because he wanted to measure my foot. I got them the next day, but I miss those days where you could just go in the store and get the shoe.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, I remember leaving school when I was in high school. Left school, go get the Jordans, come back to school wearing the Jordans. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, you get them already. I had to go pick them up. Good thing it was like a study hall class or something like that. Just left school and drove up there, went to go get the shoes, come back to school with the brand new J's on.
Yeah, yeah. I always joke with Aaron about that. I know you had just took a picture with him a few days ago. I'm like, man,
I
back in the day.
just I just seen Aaron on Tourney.
Oh,
I
did
just
you?
I just seen Aaron J. I just seen him. Well, right before I came home. I was like, Aaron.
Crazy. What is Big Hell itself doing over there, man?
Yeah, okay. I just seen him. He's like, hey, I was like, yeah, what's up? That's
Yeah,
so surprising. I just seen him right a little bit, maybe like 10 minutes before I got on with you.
crazy.
That's
But no,
wild.
I used to tell him, I'm like, man, you used to probably race Regals up and down Harvard with the one black cement 3, one white with back in the. Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Those were the days when you can just go get that's when they released them too. They released 2 colorways at the same time. I remember they released the 4s like that too. They
Mhm.
released the 4s, the black ones and the white ones the same day.
Yeah, I really want to say I think the last Jordan they did that with was the 8, where you could get the white ones and the aquas at the same time. The hair
Mm-hmm.
and the Bordeaux, the white cement, black cement, the infrareds. Like I kind of miss that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
You
Yeah,
know.
but a lot of people messing the game up. It's more of a business. It's not fun. It's not. They take all the fun out of it. You know, it's not like it used to be.
Well, here's my thing before we get to the next question. I agree with you. Um, I guess I've been fortunate that, where we're from, Cleveland, outlets aren't really a part of sneaker buying culture. And I feel like our city never really recovered from losing Randall Mall.
Oh, you
So,
ain't.
yeah,
Yeesh.
Mall, there's like 10 shoe stores in there. You know what I mean? Like, that'll never happen again. Because so many shoe stores get in there before they're like, oh, hold on now, wait a minute. So, but down here, it's a lot of outlets. And it's a lot. The shoe buying culture is different. I mean, we don't obviously an exhibition isn't down here, but social status plays that role for this area. So it's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's just the way it is now. I mean, I still get lucky. I mean, the wife gets lucky a little bit more than me with sneakers. But it's really made it easy for me to embrace Converse. I mean, I have to wear them anyway. So it's really made it easier for me to still have fun with sneakers without depending on Nike, even though in a roundabout way I work for them. So, you know what I mean? Since they own Converse. But, just doing other things and trying other things has kept that love going, you know. But yeah. So, all right. You told me about how that started with the threes, with the Michael Changs. Um, we've already talked about some of the spots, where you would cop back in the day, but what are some other places that you would get shoes from beyond, BIP and Family Sportswear and
I
whatnot?
mean, I got him out of Foot Action in Randall when Randall was open. Got him out of Finish Line, Foot Action, Foot Locker. You know, I had to, you had to finagle. It's all about it's about who you knew too. So you had to build those relationships with folks in order to get what you really wanted. Depending on the colorway of the shoe. Some shoes get a little difficult to get.
Yeah, and see, that's one thing I will say that I do miss is back, in the early and mid 2000s when I was really building my collection, having relationships with, Michelle, the Family Sportswear, her husband, or my dude Ken that used to be the manager at Shaker Square Next, may he rest in peace. The guys with City Blue could be a little weird, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you know about that. But just knowing people now, because everything's digital, it's not really like that anymore. The relationships are a little harder to make. It's kind of like you got to make them buying stuff that's not coveted as much in order to, get to the other stuff. So
True.
yeah, okay, yeah. My favorite place, my favorite place the last couple of years, since we had moved to Euclid, that Plato's Closet on Lyndhurst, at on Mayfield was
Mm-hmm. A
it
gold.
kind of from Avalon Exchange. Remember, Avalon Exchange was hot when I was on Coventry, but
Mm-hmm.
that Plato's Closet, like, it's way more Plato's down here that are good than there are, at home. But that one on Lyndhurst is still something special. I mean, I've gotten so much heat from there that it's ridiculous. So
I need to go check it out.
yeah, I mean, I know you usually buy your shit new, but it's always worth it. If you're in that area, it's it's
All right.
always
All right now. I get some stuff that ain't new. Now I got some stuff, but for the
I've
most
never
part, right.
with a shoe ever.
Huh?
I've never seen you with a used shoe.
You can't tell that it's used. That's what it is. I got something that's used right here. Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
It's just gonna be some fucking bread toes or some old fancy shit.
I got these right here.
What else? Some LeBron 9s with a white box?
Yeah. See, I got these used. Some cannons.
Yeah,
See?
my favorite LeBron 9.
See? So I get some used shoes here and there, brother. Not everything is brand spanking. Well, for the most part, but here and there,
With the
But
shirt and the hat. Let's talk about that for a minute. Now,
okay.
I was right quick. That shoe specifically, the Canon, I only saw one T-shirt, and they made like a vest, but the vest didn't really match it, but it was meant to go with it. But what are you wearing with the Canons? Because that's always been an interesting thing. I'm like, man, I want to wear these bitches, but a lot of stuff I used to wear with it, I donated or I don't have anymore. So
I haven't worn them yet since I just got these probably about 3 weeks ago. To be honest, got these about 3 weeks ago off eBay. And so I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I might wear some orange polo tee, you know, orange hat. Got to find some kind of green to go with this green because it's like a weird kind of green,
shit,
like
Ralph need to cut
forest
check
green.
polo shit as you be wearing.
Huh?
Ralph need to go ahead and cut you a check as much polo shit as you be wearing.
Yeah, I need to put some stock in it. I need
Yeah.
stock in it. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I get some used stuff here and there. I got some Vapor Maxes that were used. I got them from Avalon Exchange. So not everything I gotta break the bank on in a sense. Got to get it new.
Oh, speaking of which, are you hip to Misfit Exchange?
No, what's up with that?
So my dude Mario that used to run Avalon Exchange over there, he has his own store now. It's on Larchmere. It's called
Okay.
Misfit. And obviously I haven't been there because it wasn't open when I was in Cleveland last. But um, it's I'm gonna send you the link to it in the page. I'll either text it to you or I'll DM it to you.
All right.
But
Thank you.
no problem. It's something you might want to check out. But okay. Well, that's my next question was gonna be. I mean, where do you normally get your shoes now?
Well, it depends. I got a cousin that to get me some of the early stuff, some of the stuff you see like where in the world you get that from. So I usually hit my cousin up, and if it's available, he make it happen for me. And sometimes off of Twitter, the Twitter thing is kind of wild. So Twitter, I've been having some good success off Twitter. Getting the links and everything like that, get some shoes. That's how I got these right here, these undefeated Air Force One, these Dunk versus Air Force Ones off of. It was a tweet that came out, so I got them for retail. So, Twitter, Twitter's, Twitter's been doing me pretty good. Sneakers been kicking me all in the nuts and dragging me down the street. So it'll show me no love, hardly here and there, very rare.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's everybody, man. I mean, other than
I don't,
like
I don't know Travis Scott Lowe's. I don't know. I'm gonna hold that over you, brother. I'm gonna hold it. You got the Travis Scott Lowe's.
yeah, but don't you have the first?
I got the first. Yeah, I got the first ones. Yes, I do. I got the first two. Okay.
You got the sixes, don't you?
Huh?
You got the sixes too, don't you?
I got both pair of sixes. Okay.
So,
oh, come on now.
Travis's, I mean,
I wanted the Lowe's too. I'm gonna get them, but I don't know.
sure you will.
Huh?
I said, I'm sure you will.
I don't know. I might have to sell some things to go get them because they still want a pretty penny for them.
And whatever.
So, I don't know what I'm gonna sell yet. I probably
got them right now.
Huh?
Probably got them bitches in the cut right now.
No, I don't got them yet, bro. If I had them, I would have took a picture of them, videoed them, something.
Yeah.
That's something right there. You gotta post when you get something like that.
For sure.
But get them for retail. Sheesh.
Nah, I was definitely unexpected. I mean,
That's age you come up. I'm thinking about taking my sneakers app and burn it and give me another account. I don't know. I think Nike talking about talking about fixing the system, making it fair and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I think it's nothing but a bunch of propaganda trying to keep people around because, I mean, I see some of the same people on Twitter, just, and on Instagram, the same people just keep winning.
The one thing I will give my wife credit for, she does engage a lot with that app. She does more than me.
Oh,
so I think it is something to it, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's other factors in it too. I can't really speculate, but I know that this year I've only won 3 times. I won those women's fives.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me exclusive access to the Travis Scott, so I got them in the hoodie. And I had won those black and lime green sixes in June. Before that, I didn't won anything since those Bruce Lee Kobe Pro Tros, and that was way back in November. So I had like a 6 month drought. I
Oh,
missed
well,
like I got a lot of dunks, but I've only got one new pair of dunks. All of my dunks are from like between 2016 going back to like 99 when they first retroed. So I only have one pair of dunks. So
I lucked out on sneakers and got the when they had the Kobe's back on there, the Grinches. I actually won those when they re-released them again through sneakers app. So I can't say that's the major come up right there, you know, because I got the OGs and I wanted those too, and I didn't want to pay the retail price for those, you know. So I did
yeah,
luck.
I really wanted a newer pair because I wanted to do a comparison with my OGs for the
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. But I never. I took L's, and then just got the wife her pair for our anniversary. So
Yeah, I
um,
see. Had her all teared up.
yeah, that was worth it right
Oh
there.
yeah,
Just
that's a beautiful thing right there. Yeah,
yeah,
that put a big smile on my face, bro. When I seen her tear up like that, I was like, that's love right there.
yeah, for sure. I'm really excited that she's found a place where she can enjoy sneakers too. So
Yeah.
very, very fun. It's tough when we take those L's, or if I hit and she doesn't, or vice versa. It can be a little awkward, but you know what I'm saying. It's all good. You know.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
people always ask me the number, and I know you have a lot of shoes too, so I'm not going to ask you the number, but because you have a lot of shoes, does that impact what you decide to buy, or do you ever be like, man, I got all these shoes I already don't wear. Do I need another pair? Does that thought ever cross your mind, or do you ever just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just get what I'm getting?
I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get in a sense, but I mean certain ones, you know, I just don't want it again. You know, I don't want too many doubles of things. Like when they come out when they came out with the Nike, everything was Nike Air, and then they went to the Jumpman, and then when my stuff, certain pairs get old, then I want the newer one with the Nike Air on there too. Because I got the Jumpman and I got the Nike Air one, but this is not even wearable no more. So
Mm-hmm.
it might crumble all over me. So I'm just gonna have to just break down and just get another one with the Nike Air on there. So I'm starting to like what Nike's doing with some of the Nike Air on some of the shoes, the Jordans that they bringing out. But I think they need to really focus on bringing out some better colorways, and they just choosing not to, like bring out the Cherry 12s again. I seen you just wear yours recently. I didn't get them when they first came out. You know, I wish
Yeah,
I had, but and they just keep flailing around with the colors. They'll make an all white one with a little bit of red. They just need to just drop us some of the OGs that we want.
yeah, I do feel like there are many less OGs. I mean, they're to the point now where they're starting to the retro plus colors. Like people always say, the Flint Gray 7 was a flop, and it was, but it was only because they made it fucked up.
Oh yeah, they messed that up. They ruined that.
That gray was way too dark where you couldn't even see that. They might as well just made them white and black,
Exactly.
because the pair I have looks nothing like that. Like you can see the gray, like it's a way better pair. People, I do agree with people to a degree that the True 7 kind of took some of the sheen off of the True Flight, I should say, took some of the sheen off of the 7 because they look so similar. But um, the OG colors and certain early 2000s, mid 2000s retros, like if they brought back the Citrus 7, I feel like people would fuck with that. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
If they brought even that Varsity Maze 7, that was for women, the white, black, and yellow. Like I feel like people would buy them, but you got to do it right. That Flint 7 was not right.
No, they ruined that shoe. That shouldn't have even left the production. I mean that was a travesty. I was expecting it to be the way it's supposed to be. But when they did what they did, I was like, I didn't even purchase it. I wasn't even interested in it. Once I seen it in the store, I was like,
Yeah,
They ruined. And they take sometimes and I'm not understanding why Nike. I know they're going to make their money off some of these shoes regardless, even if they go on sale. But the point I'm making is, why are you wasting good materials like some of these shoes? They making. I know Six Rings were good, but you taking these can be the Concourse that still can be out here, or the Space Jams that could be out here. Stop trying to make all these cool gray 6 rings and all this. Just make the cool gray 11s. Just make the actual 11. Stop making these 6 ring stuff. That was 2008. Nobody wants the 6 rings like that anymore. That went. I mean, I went crazy in
I remember.
2008.
I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah. 2008. I was on it. On them
You
all.
had
I got all the countdown packs. I mean, I got the only pack that I didn't get that I'm mad about is the sixes, and I could have gotten them from Tower City. I could have got them from Javon, but me and him just didn't connect on that day on that release, and but every other countdown packs and everything else, I got them, but I slipped on them sixes.
Javon is a legend. I love that dude.
Oh yeah.
Uh, what was I gonna say? I only got a few of the countdown packs. Like I only bought 3 of them. I bought the 6 and the 17,
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted the 7 and the 16 because I wanted the hairs, and I bought the 3 and the 20 because they gave me a deal on them at City Blue where I think I only paid $150 for the pack or something like that.
Right there, then. Yeah, I messed around, got them all. Only ones I didn't get was the ones in 22s. But I kind of wish I would have got them now, maybe just for the ones, because I really didn't want the 22s like that. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't get that.
What's crazy about that one is they retro that one again in 2014, and nobody wanted it. Like it was when Coventry was closed and they were building new Coventry, but we had a million of them at Next at Bedford, and I don't know what happened to them. They came out the same time as those mellow. Remember those mellow ones with the gold?
Oh yeah.
Everybody went for those. Nobody went for the white and blacks. And now them bitches are $600.
I know. That's the crazy part. That's why I said I wish I would have got that 1 in 22 countdown pack.
Yeah,
That
that was
did,
one of.
and it went on sale too, and I could have got that one.
Yeah, yeah. The last thing I will say about the countdown packs is when I started working for Villa, Sneaker Villa. Now it's DTLR. DTLR bought them out for y'all that don't know what the Villa is. Came to Cleveland in 2009. Um, because I opened the store on 105th and Lorraine. I was the first manager there in 2011, and we still had they had countdown packs. I don't know where they were or where they kept them, but they had they didn't have 11 and 12s, but they had 3 and 20, and they had 4 and 19 countdown packs for us to sell at the store. They had a few men's ones, but it was a bunch of grade school ones. And it's like, this is already almost 3 years old. Where the fuck have y'all been keeping this shit? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. To have something that's still around.
yeah, I mean, I remember we white and varsity red sixes on the buy one get one for $1 table, and all we had was 8s and 12s. And at the time, I was still just wearing 11s. I should have just bought as many of those 12s as I could, but I wasn't even thinking like that. It's certain shoes from certain stores I worked at where I'm like, man, if I could go back in time, I would get them. Shatter backboard is number one, but whatever. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. I wanted to. I should have got the. I don't know why I didn't get the 2.0s. I should have got them, but I was like, that's a lot of white on that shoe. I ain't really, but I should have got it. Then I would have had all 3 of them.
Yeah, let me shout out right quick. What's Mother? iLab 38, Code of Essence, Sneakerhead Poppy, Roz Sneaks, Akeem Bentek, Mr. Fresh Kicks 2020. Hello to all of y'all. Thanks for joining. I'm trying to get better with the comments. You know what I mean? Where I really got to get better with. But okay. Well, since we're talking about sneakers and we've kind of went back, currently, what is the biggest adjustment you've had to make post-pandemic? You know what I mean, with the sneakers? Like, what's been the thing that you've had to do that you didn't have to used to do?
I got to network a little harder, with folks to get some of the stuff that I want outside of what my nephew or my cousin can get me, because, I mean, it's just so many new resellers. It just seems like new resellers just pop up like every day. It seemed like 10 of them just pop up out of the ground, and
Yeah.
they just come up with everything. You know, it's just like, you know, Nike knows all these people getting these shoes. They just not leaving their warehouse, and somebody got two size runs of the pine green threes that don't even release to the end of this month. You know, so Nike they're allowing this stuff to happen. You know, and you know they're messing up the sneaker culture from that aspect, in my opinion. You know, because don't nobody just go get two size runs of something that's not out in 2 or 3 weeks. You know.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Um,
So you know, it's difficult sometimes to get what you want. You know,
yeah,
without having that resale price, because, like I said, all these new resellers are out. I ain't mad at them because you know they getting their hustle, so I'm not mad at them. It's just the point that you know it makes it harder for people that really wants the shoe to wear the shoe. You know, like you're gonna rock your shoe eventually. You know, even if it's you know from 2012, you know you still gonna pull it out unDS it.
same with you pulling out cool gray LeBron 8s from 2011. I seen that.
Yeah. Okay. You know,
Well, look.
I,
Oh,
but we both in that same category, bro. You know, we can't. But I mean, but you can wear your shoes a little more than I can in a sense, you know, because you wearing yours to work, you know, and things of that nature. Well, you can't wear yours to work no more. You're not there because you got to wear Converses, you know. So but you killing the Converse game, bro. You killing it.
just try to have
I need.
have a little fun and try to educate. Because whenever somebody new comes to the company, I'm the one that lets them know about the footwear knowledge. So that's always fun.
Oh
But
yeah, you killing it. I'm enjoying every day. Every day, I'm always on y'all. I'm like, yep, there he is. There
yeah,
he is. He do something, he unDS or something, or pulling out some Converses, and you pull out some heat. You put it together.
yeah,
You put it together.
and that means a lot coming from you. Um, Let me ask you. You know, since you've been in this so long, I'm sure they already know what it is. But how does your family feel about your relationship with sneakers?
My daughter thinks I'm nuts. She don't
Yeah,
even
I've heard
like. Yeah,
that.
yeah, yes, yeah. She thinks she like daddy. She said she the reason I guess she don't like shopping. I guess she try to blame it on me because I own so many shoes, and you know she said you got more shoes and clothes than I do. And I was like, well, over the time, I mean, I'm older than you. I'm twice as your age, so I should have, you know, more shoes and more clothes than you because I'm twice your age.
Mm-hmm.
I should. I haven't grown at all since you know, been a kid. I mean, before you was born, I ain't really got no bigger. So I should have accumulated that much more stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
She laughs at me and said, "Yep, I don't like shopping. I don't want to go shopping with you nowhere." So, but it's still fun when me and her go out and go get some things here and there.
Right, right. And
I try to
she's
pick her up
oh,
too.
well, yeah. I remember the last time I saw her, she had on some sneakers. I can't really remember, but I know you were trying to educate her on things at one point. You know, is she kind of taken to it, or is she still kind of not really with it?
Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, I got her the Raging Bull fives, the red suede once it came out. I got her some LeBrons and stuff like that. You know, some Space Jam 11s that she wanted, the Bread 11s that she wanted. You know, but yeah, she got a nice little. She got about a good 50 piece,
Oh yeah,
right? Yeah, so
that's a lot.
yeah, so oh yeah, she got some Yeezys. You know, that Daddy laced her with some Yeezys, so she good.
Okay, okay.
I'm, I'm still trying to be relevant in the game. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to catch up to your status. You know, but I don't know. I would have to live 2 lifetimes in order to catch up to your, your plethora
Nah,
of shoes and clothes and socks and I don't know how you keep everything that you own, but bro, you you killing it.
again, I really appreciate it. I mean, again, you have every shirt that goes with every shoe and every hat, the socks, the shorts. You know what I mean? Like you got the whole kit. So I got to give you your props on that too. I've been seeing you for since the 2000s, so I already know how you do.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, thank you, sir.
no problem, no problem. All right, with because I guess we'll go to the next round. This is more kind of basic, kind of like when you meet a girl and you be like, "What your favorite color is?" questions. But right now, what's the first shoe that comes to mind when somebody asks you what your favorite shoe is?
Hmm. I would say the black cement threes, and actually I haven't even unds. Wait a minute, did I wear? No, I ain't wore the ones with Nike Air on them, the countdown pack. But I got my older pair, my OG pair. I still got those, but I'm scared to wear them because I don't want them to, explode on me in a sense. So I'm just gonna look at
Yeah,
them from a distance.
yeah, I'm still holding 4 pairs of black cement threes right now, and they're all semi beat except for the new pair. The pair from 2011 was made like shit. You and I both know that.
Yeah.
Um, the pair from the countdown pack was decent. They lasted a little bit longer. They're actually in better shape than the pair from 2000. And then the pair from '01. I mean, those are actually still in Cleveland. I think those are at my parents' house or something like that. Because there were some shoes I left there that I didn't bring. So I'm like, man, these aren't gonna make the trip. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
you didn't take everything with you. At least you're gonna get
So
another move.
yeah, at my parents' house, it's probably about maybe 30 or 40 like really, really old Jordans from the early to mid '90s that are just in that box, whatever, crumbling. So I'm sure next time you come up here, you need to get these shoes. So for sure, but it's all good. It's all good. Um, Now, what is your like? I know we just talked about favorite, but if there's another one that's like a go-to, like I'm gonna kill him today. Like, what's your shoe where you go kill him with? Is it those red 21s? I really regret not getting to these new.
The red suede ones. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, oh yeah, the red suede 21s. Yeah, that's it right there. Red
yeah.
suede. That's the shoe right there. And that box is they. I was like, wow. When I first seen that box was, I like that box.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love the way the Jordan 21 box looks, but it's hard to stack them because
Right.
you
Big
stack. So,
and it's clean. Yeah.
yeah, so those are at the top, so I can't even really have the higher
Ex-
Jordans in order. The
exactly.
20 box looks like a spaceship.
Right.
You know, so
Mine the same way. Mine sitting on the top too, because I can't stack nothing on top of it. Everything
yeah,
that fell over.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've had okay, okay. Now, what is your holy grail? What's that shoe that you just haven't caught yet that you really really need?
Uh, the Red October Yeezys.
Okay.
Nike Yeezys. I ain't ready to spend $6,700 on them. But
When those came out on February 9th, 2014, I was working at next to Tower City. I don't usually work on Sundays, but whatever reason, I had to work that Sunday. And I mean, I tried for a good while to try to keep clicking the link, and it just didn't happen for me.
yeah,
That's the only
I
easy I don't have. I need that one.
yeah, I would love to own that one, but I can't see myself spending that much money on a pair of shoes, honestly. Unless I would have won that Megan that won that money that one person in California just won that $600 something million, then yeah, I would own them.
That's a whole other thing. That's like $60 now.
Exactly. Listen, if I would have won that kind of money, bro, I would have bought all the Nike Yeezys, all of them. It wouldn't have been
Yeah,
a pair that I wouldn't grab if I had six
yeah.
hundred million.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying if I had $600 million, I don't think it's almost only shoes I really wouldn't buy is the ones that are crazy ridiculous, like $40,000, like the undefeated fours and stuff like that. I would never spend that kind of money on a pair of shoes. I think that's insane. Even if I was a millionaire, I mean that's just senseless to spend that kind of money on a pair of shoes.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair.
I can invest that money
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm not wearing them shoes. Not as they $40,000.
Shoot, I mean, with that kind you don't even really have to invest it. You can just live off of the interest.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know. If I ever came into that kind of money, I still would be ignorant. I still would get a big ass chain.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
because I
Oh
ain't got to
yeah.
work.
You ain't lying.
Big ass chain. I mean, the sneakers I want was unfortunate about the majority of the grails that I have. What's up, DJ Monte Carlo? What's up, Broadway? ZG, Sneaker Mess. Um, the majority of the shoes I really want, they're wear risks at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't get a pair of Amsterdam Air Max 1s because they're from 2004. They'll probably crumble, if I wear them. A couple of other shoes like that I really, really want. They're all wear risks at this point. But um, I probably would still get one ignorant pair of shoes. It may not be the undefeateds, it may be the M&M 4s. I still would have to get one ignorant shoe.
Hmm.
I feel like I owe myself that. As many shoes as I've sold to other people at jobs, I'm like, man, I'm gonna get one ignorant shoe, one shoe that's $20,000 or something like that. But if I got $500-600 million, again, I'll make that back in interest. So
Yeah. So you know what? But you know what? If I had that kind of money, I wouldn't even get that. I would just go get me some Air Max. I wouldn't even
yeah,
get that. I go get me some Max.
but they're not as expensive. You get a pair of Air Max for 7,000-8,000.
Yeah.
So shout out to my wife, Weathers HR. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Mrs.
Yeah. Well,
I finally made it. Mom, I made it.
this guy. All right. Well, look, tell me your tragic sneaker story. An L that you took or something happened to a shoe that you cared a lot about. Like, what's your tragic sneaker story?
Well, I suppose they got the first the Bel Air 5s. And the establishment where I was gonna get them at only had 2 pair. I ain't saying no names, but one pair went to somebody, and the other pair got sold. And I was kind of disappointed on that day because I really wanted that shoe.
I'm gonna say names because it's whatever. I just know that when I did that release, because I was just about to take over Next Tower City.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did that release at Randall, it was me and Zach. It was horrible. This is one of the worst shoe releases ever. They trashed the parking lot. It was just trash and shit everywhere. People wilding out, acting like they're gonna lose their mind if they didn't get the shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really mind because I can actually still fit a 10.5 in a Jordan 5. That's like one of the only shoes left, that in the Air Force One. But I had to hold 3 10.5s for Joe Hayden.
What?
3 10.5s for a nigga that already has a Jordan contract.
That's crazy.
3 pairs. So, I don't even have a pair of those. Now, I had a pair pass through my hands, but for the money that people was paying for them, I don't have them anymore. Because I was like, well, shit, I could just wear one shot pink and one green bean, and I got the Bel Airs. But I didn't do that. But you know what I mean? I'm like, they just really put those 2 shoes together and made it the Bel Air. But yeah, you ain't got to say no names, but in Cleveland, the sneaker game is monopolized between Next and Westside Skate because it's one Tier 0 account, one SB account in the whole city. So,
Wow.
and I'm convinced also that Foot Locker hates Cleveland because if you think about it, in our fair city, on the east side, where all of us are, how many Foot Lockers is it left?
Wow, not many. Let me think. On the east side,
I can name
wow.
them. Think
Wait,
about it.
wait a minute. Well, you can't count Tower City because that's considered the west side.
Yeah,
So it's only one now because it's out in Oakwood over there on what's that? Warrensville Center Road.
chain store. So you have one uniform Foot Locker, which is chain store. You got Foot Action, with Javon, that's still Foot Locker, but they're going.
It ain't there no more. They closed it.
It's closed already?
Yes, sir. It's been closed for about maybe like almost 3 weeks.
So I know he was leaving, but I thought he was just leaving. I didn't know the store was closing.
Listen,
Yeah.
bro, I drove past there and it was empty. I was like, what? Yes,
That was my first shoe store job.
really?
Yeah, I was working at Record Exchange already, but I used to work there on the weekends. Um, I worked, yeah, that was my first shoe store job. Was at that Foot Action at East Cleveland at Euclid and Superior.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then because it was just so much closer to my house, do you remember when Foot Action used to be at Lee and Harvard?
Oh yeah.
So I worked there way more than I worked at East Cleveland. But that Foot Action before Foot Locker bought them, Foot Action was my first, shoe store job. So I felt like I had it on lock because I could get any game or CD I wanted from Record Exchange, and then I could get the shoes. At 22, I felt like I was king of the world.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
you know,
Got the new
oh man,
and the new music all at the same time.
mixtapes. Yeah. So wow. So you really just have Shane Store and the Champs Outlet in Solon, whole east side of Cleveland.
Nothing.
Even if you count Tower City as the east side, even though technically downtown is considered the west side,
Right.
for a major city that's very urban, like Cleveland, for it to only be 2 Foot Locker branded stores on the east side and what, 2? Well, if you count Tower City, you've got 3 on the west side. You got Tower City, you've got Great Northern, and you've got Strongsville.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
That's
that's
it. And
crazy.
that's sad.
You know. And I mean, you got champs, you got a bunch of champs, but
Champs don't get nothing. Because everything go to Foot Locker. And then they got JD Sports, some JD Sports, they get some stuff here and there. They just opened up a JD Sports over in Beechwood place not too long ago. So I mean,
that shit was supposed to open up when we were still living in Cleveland. Still, it took them long enough.
yeah, that's pandemic pushed some stuff back too. So
True.
they that place up. So they got a few things there. Depends on what it is. It's a toss up between since I think Finish Line owns JD Sports or JD Sports owns Finish Line. Which is it?
JD Sports owns Finish Line.
Okay, so JD Sports is probably gonna get it before Finish Line get it. Whatever as far as some exclusive stuff is gonna go there first. They do it the same way how Foot Locker, takes everything and give the crumbs to was Foot Action, and and Champs.
Yeah, like of course, it used to just be overseas. Like they used to get their own Air Maxes, colors and stuff. And Finish Line already had that kind of deal anyway. So it kind of made sense that they bought them, but at the same time, I mean, and I'm never down in my city. I mean, I'm wearing a Carolina shirt, but I'm always going to be Cleveland first. But the sneaker scene there is just
terrible. It's atrocious.
It's tough. It's tough.
I was just in Columbus this past weekend out in the
got all kinds of shit down there, man.
Easton. I mean, I was like, huh? Easton, they because that's $1 million Foot Locker too. So they're gonna get the stuff. They're gonna get all the I ain't gonna say all of them, but they're gonna get quite a few of the Dunks and the Yeezys and stuff like that. Because I know before the Champs down there got just as much as the Foot Locker did. Because of course Foot Locker owns Champs, but both of them, since they're in Easton and that's a big multiplex shopping area, both of them were getting the same plethora of Yeezys and Dunks and stuff like that. But now I was talking to when I was down there, I was networking, and the Yeezys and stuff like that, all that goes to Foot Locker. They don't even think about that Champs no more, like as far as that's concerned. But they may get some of the Dunks down there, but most of that stuff is going right to that Foot Locker. They're eating it up.
Yeah, I mean, in Columbus, between Easton and Tuttle Crossing, because that's a House of Hoops there too, in Dublin. You know what I mean? Like, you good if you're there. I mean, I'll always say Cleveland is bigger than Columbus. Size-wise and population-wise, they got rid of all of Columbus's suburbs to make it a bigger city. Fine. But for Cleveland to not get the love that Columbus and even Cincinnati gets, it's crazy.
Yeah, no sneaker passes. If you got sneakers, don't even think sneaker pass. You ain't get nothing in Cleveland.
Yeah, because I tell you, down here, I'm like, we had LeBron in Cleveland for 11 seasons between 7 before and then the 4 after. Other than that self-doubt Chamber of Fear Air Force One, there's never been a LeBron shoe that only came out in Cleveland or Kyrie.
And
Ever.
that's true.
You know, other
That's
than
true.
that one LeBron Air Force One from the end of 2004. And since we didn't have a Nike Town, they gave it to Next. You remember they had the event at Shaker Square and LeBron was there, and
Mm-hmm.
I remember the shoes was $90, and then the next day they were like $280 for that Air Force One.
Yeah, that was laughing right there. Like what? Like how'd that happen?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, right. But I can say when they did go to the finals here and we won, those packs right there, those were legendary in my opinion. How they got where they came out with those two packs, even though they was, you know, they was kind of basic colors in a sense, as far as, you know, they didn't do nothing. I think the ones that was the best was I think it was game 5. I think that was the best pack with as far as the Kyrie. The Kyrie that was a nice colorway on that Kyrie right there.
They had a restock because Zach and I went out to Strongsville. They had like a restock on the packs, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks after they came out, and I just wanted the Game 7 pack because that's, you know, what they wanted, and they stopped at an 11. And I thought about it, but I'm like, man, and the Kyrie and the LeBron, I have to wear a 12. The fucking soldier with them straps, like I can't
Oh
wear
yeah.
no. So I kind of think about it like, man, I should have got that, but they're not that hard to find now. But people usually have broken up the packs by now.
Because I got 3 of them. I got game 3 and game 7. I didn't get. I'm mad that I didn't get the all white ones, and I'm mad.
I had to crunch the can. Game 7.
Yeah, I'll post them for you. I'll show you what they look like.
No, I know what they look like. You gotta post them for me. You gotta post them for me.
Yeah, I'll post it for you.
All right. Nah, that's cool. But all right. Do you well, I think I know this, but how do you store your sneakers?
In the boxes.
You just
Yeah, I
over
keep.
there?
Nah, I mean, I think that's too much. You know, it takes up too much space, and then I gotta take them out the box and then put the boxes somewhere. So it's just easier for me to just keep them in the boxes. And one day I'm gonna switch over, but I just don't know when. You know, probably when, because you know, sooner or later. I know there's a bunch of sneaker YouTubers and people, you know, still collecting shoes. But when those containers start going down a little cheaper, because I own so many pairs of shoes, you know, I want to make it, you know, worth it in the sense of getting them, as far as not spending a ton of money on them, you know, because I own so many pairs of shoes. So if I'm going to display them, I want to display them like that versus, you know, in the box. And tell the missus, I know she watching, I'm going to try to get some social status shoes tomorrow. Hopefully I get them. The strawberry ones, strawberry milk. Hopefully I get them. She got them already. Cause she got, you know, cause I think she said y'all did the raffle or something like that. And she got a
Yeah,
pair.
we went to social status in Greensboro and entered the raffle.
Yeah.
So
I congratulated on her on them. So I'm happy. I just seen a tweet go across my screen a second ago talking about social status tomorrow, you know. So hopefully I get them.
yeah, I should have got them. My money's tied up in other sneakers though, so I can't even try to get them now. But it's
Well,
cool. Fun.
what you got coming up?
Oh, man, I can't divulge that kind of information right now.
Look, you can text it to me.
Hey,
Call me. Let me know what's going on. Because I know heat brewing, you know, so.
Just like you, I know you got some too.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. What's the first shoe that comes to mind that you need to unds?
Sheesh. Man.
That many. That many,
Yeah.
huh?
That many. Because you see, I've been trying to unds some stuff. Then something else come out. Then like today, I wore these things. You know, I wore these, but I could have unds something from whenever. You know, something like 2012. You know, something like 2008. You know, something like you would do. 2003. I know you got some 2003s you only took a picture of, That's if you even took a picture of it. You probably just opened up the box, looked at it, and said, "Oh yeah, these both size 12." Closed the box and opened it since.
I've undead stocked a lot this year, especially with the Converse. I've been fortunate to come up on a lot of pairs of vintage Converse basketball shoes that have never been worn from the 80s. I don't know how you shoe for 35 or 40 years and never wear it, but uh, as undead stock and stuff, it just feels good. It's sort of like how Dame Dash used to say, it's like I pop the tag and that it just feels good.
Oh yeah, so that's my plan. I'm gonna start trying to unds some my older pairs, at least wear them at least once, because I don't want them to put them on and that one time I wear them they crumble all the way. That
Mm.
like the threes, like when you put the threes on and then you ain't never worn 'em, that paint right in the midsole, right in the middle, is all gonna crack up as soon as you move your foot in it one time.
Well, you better wear that 2018 pair sooner than later.
Yeah, you're right. Well, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna wear them. I gotta see what the weather gonna be because our weather is not as nice as y'all's. Cause
Mm.
sometimes, since we
Hey,
getting ready.
I don't miss the snow, but I miss the overcast and I miss the cooler. Like y'all probably already wearing hoodies up there, ain't you?
Well, yeah, you could have a few days ago. Yeah, you could have wore a hoodie.
Yeah, I mean they got up to like 85 down here today.
Yeah, it was like about 80 some degrees here today. Or
Yeah,
the low 80s today.
it's not supposed to get cooler. I think on Sunday it's supposed to be like 64. So I'm gonna definitely break out some sort of hoodie, probably some sort of training situation, some, you know what I mean? Some I don't know. I haven't really showed any love to the trainers this year, any of my Bows or Dion's or Griffey's or the Griffey's is because every nigga in the world act like Griffey's is new, and I had all
Oh
of the
yeah.
bitches in the store in 2016, and nobody wanted any of them. A couple people bought that wheat one. A couple people bought that denim one, the Griffey for president, but the white one sat,
Mm-hmm.
the fresh water sat, the blue one sat, and the other fresh water, the away one, sat. So I don't know.
Yeah.
My only gripe with Griffey's
Now,
is that they age well.
now they buy them up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Now I'm surprised they haven't brought back that red Griffey because I still
oh
have it. It definitely looks
yeah,
like it's from 2011.
yeah. They need to bring that red one back.
Shit,
They
it's
need
like
to
they
bring.
painted most of them with white out or something, man. Oh man. All right. Well, what's the shoe you have that you want undead stock? Like I'm never wearing these.
Let me think about that. Man, you making me go back. Um, wow. I don't think it's wow. Mm, that's a good question. Now, let me get back to you on that one, because
All right.
yeah, because I
Hey,
mean it's something there that what is it? Actually, no. Actually, I did wear them. I wasn't gonna wear them, but I did wear them. I did unds my OG Grinches. I wasn't going to since I see the new ones was coming out, but then I end up doing it any other way. So I can't say that, but I wasn't gonna wear them because that shoe was, sheesh,
yeah.
that's a classic right there.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely one of my favorite Kobe's. I'm one of the few though. I actually like the Christmas 7, the purple cheetah, a little bit more than the Grinch.
Okay.
Because usually, like last year, I wore the Grinches the night before, and I wore the sevens the day of Christmas Day. So you know, now I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna work this with the Converse. You know, I do have some Grinch Converses coming. The Dr. Seuss look like the book cover on the side, so I'm gonna break those out. They're like $30 on eBay. So
Oh
uh,
wow.
yeah, usually that pair I've been looking for them. Usually people be wanting like 100, 150 for them. It had to be a damn good chuck for me to do it. I've done it, but it's only been maybe once or twice. But this will be a good one here. What's the shoe that everybody, all your sneaker people love that you just don't fuck with?
I don't think I could wear them Yeezy 750s.
Really?
I don't think I could. I mean, because it's just it looks. I held it in hand before, but I've never tried it on. But something like that, I think I would have to wear some shorts. Definitely, I couldn't wear no pants. I would have to definitely wear shorts or cuff my pants up to wear those.
I'll just say, having the first colorway of it, the gray one, they are
Mhm.
very hard. They're harder to wear than I thought. Um, since that was one of the first Boost shoes that wasn't like the pure Boost or a running shoe, the Boost is a little different as opposed to the 350, 350 V2, 700. The Boost is definitely different. So, and they're very, I'll just say, I mean, we wear the same size. That's funny. A next notification just ran across my screen. It's like we talked up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they look really awkward on foot to the point where I've considered selling them, but I know that I'd never be able to get them for what I got them for. So they're just here. You know what I mean? But I've only worn them a few times. I wore them on New Year's Day, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they look awkward on foot. So I feel it. That's fair. Okay. But we just got 3 more questions left. Now, this one is maybe a little tough for you, but off the top of what's your top 5 sneakers that you own?
Oh wow. Well, the Grinches. That's number one.
That's one.
The what the Kobe eights.
2.
That gotta be on there.
Oh yeah.
Um, the Bread 11s.
3. How many pairs of Bread 11s you got right now, Earl?
I think I got 4.
Okay.
I got 4 pair. The Concords and the Cement 3s.
All right. That's a solid 5. That's a solid 5. Proud to say I own all of those myself.
I know you multiple pairs.
Hey, I had to fight next for them. What the Kobe's, man? They weren't gonna let me get them.
Really?
So, who used to, when I was just strictly on size 11 before I really started wearing 11 and a half and 12s. Who used to prevent me from getting a lot of shoes?
Who that? Really?
Seneca Wallace. He was one of the people I used to take care of when he played for the Browns. He always had the 11 locked down. Joe Hayden always had a 10 and a half. Rich Paul would have an 8 and a half locked down. It was certain people in Cleveland that they would look out for, and it would prevent me from getting the shoe a lot of times, even though I worked for them 40 hours a week. So, it was frustrating.
Right. Them people are millionaires. They can get the shoe like that. They come in here taking it from, just a regular person. I don't agree with that. I don't like it, personally, because they got the money. They can just go get it. They can get it like that, brought to their house. They don't even have to go to the store and go get it.
Yeah, because when I told you about the 10 and a half thing, I'm like, so what? Are these just about to go into what was that shit he used to have downtown? I never made it to his store. Was it just called Restock?
Restock? Oh yeah, I've been in there a couple of times, but I never bought nothing out of there. But I seen some things in there here and there, but most of that stuff I already didn't had or I didn't want.
Of course.
Of
course.
But you had it. You had most of their stuff too.
Baby.
Nah, maybe you got it. Maybe not with it, but you own it. or had it, should I say. One thing I appreciate about our friendship is just that, we have a relationship that I didn't even, we talked about sneakers every time we seen you, but I think it was only one pair of shoes that I actually got from you, and I can't remember what pair that shoe was. I know I got the, it wasn't the 6s. Nope. I got those from Villa downtown. It was a shoe that I got from you from Next. I cannot remember what shoe it was on Coventry. It was something that I got from you. I cannot remember what it is off the top of my head, and that's terrible.
What was it, a foam or?
I can't honestly remember what shoe it was. But through the years of all our friendship, we talk. How some people, you get shoes from that's your plug like that. But I never looked. What I'm saying, we never had that type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? That I got the shoes from you, but I could have.
Yeah, especially whatever I want down there, pretty much.
But I never looked at our friendship as like, it's gonna be on that shoe thing. We just had our conversation about that, and that's what I appreciate about our friendship. It was
Nah,
never, it was based on a friendship, not based on materialistic, shoes and things of that nature.
yeah, I mean, I always appreciate that too, because even going back to when I was at the record exchange, like we would talk about sneakers, we would
Mm-hmm.
talk music or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I never got that vibe from you that you was just friends with me because I worked here, I worked there, and I appreciate that as well. Because there were enough people like that were around me. So
The headaches.
yeah, half them niggas I haven't heard from since I left.
and crazy, you
Oh
know.
man.
But, but it's very few people that you can call your friend. Very few people that you can call. That's not always got they always got their hand out for something. Want you to get them this shoe or do this, that, another form. Somebody you can just have good, good conversation with and hang out with and what have you.
Sure,
You know,
sure.
I'm glad that I can call you my brother and my friend.
Hey, I feel the same way, man. I got number love for you.
But if it's some shoes over there that you don't want, size 12, I know you got some stacks around somewhere that you don't want.
Yeah, I might have some. I'll definitely let you know if that happens.
Yeah, you got some doubles or some triples or some stuff.
I got a few. I'm sure you do too.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Let me ask you this: what direction do you see your collection going in the future?
Honestly, I'm trying to slow down. When I say try, I'm trying. It's not easy to slow down because of how difficult they're trying to make it for us to obtain what we want without paying, a crazy price for it. So, I'm still gonna get my J's. I'm still gonna get my J's, and I'm still
Well,
gonna get my, huh?
I said, well, that's a given.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my J's. I'm gonna get my J's. As long as it's the colorway that I like, I'm still gonna get my LBJs. You know, I know somebody right now. He told me he can get me the 19s, but I don't know. He won a little bit over retail, but I ain't sure yet because I don't know if they're gonna sit. I know the uniforms definitely not gonna sit. Those boys gonna fly. Because everybody want them because of the Space Jam movie. So those gonna fly.
Those uniforms, I'm predicting this now. Those uniforms are going to be like how those future 17s were.
Gone.
Yeah, where I
Gone.
mean, a couple years later you can get them for a decent price, but they still hold a lot of value because most of the 17s, I mean, to me those and the red carpet 17s are really the swag hammers. It's only a few that really hold value. Most of them you can get for $100, $120 or whatever, So
Okay.
now,
True.
I will say in our size, LeBrons are a little bit more expensive than they are for other sizes.
Yeah. And they're gonna be $200. The ones that's coming out, the 19s are gonna be 200.
Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh
Because that
yeah,
next, what was going to be on your radar next, but we already talking there.
oh yeah. Well, the uniforms. Actually, you know what? I kind of like those 14s. What do you think of those winterized 14s? I think that's them red shoestrings. I think make them look.
Yeah, I was just telling the wife yesterday because we were watching a video on them. Wear testers had previewed them, and
Oh, I was looking at the same video, bro.
yeah,
They
yeah,
stuff in water. He's like, how are these winterized? He was like, the
yeah,
material on there is like the suede. You can move back and forth. And he said, it got the little window and like the little vent on it, like on the regular 14s. He's like, soon as it's like having a basement with a hole in it. You stuff the water.
yeah,
So the water gonna go right inside the shoe and your foot gonna get wet.
yeah,
I
yeah.
watched that. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean they look good. Um, $210.
Woo. Yeah.
I don't know if because even working for Converse / working for Nike, we don't get no discount on the sneakers app. It's just I'm like
Oh yeah.
anybody. You know.
Everybody
So
else, yeah.
it's gonna be tough, but I feel like that's gonna be one of them J's that in a couple years they're gonna be worth money because they're earth tone. Because anything earth tone is hot now.
Oh yeah.
That sold like it did even in 2016. Ones was hot in 2016. I still don't think they would have sold. They would have sold, but they wouldn't have sold like how they do now. So,
And they get
but
ready to go up on the price, $200.
yeah,
They $30. That's like wow. I've never seen a shoe jump that high like that. You know, within that. You know what I'm saying? Go from 170 straight to 200. I haven't seen that.
we've actually seen it though, because if you remember, I'm gonna break it down like this before we end. If you look at it, 2007 was the last time that retros came out where they were kind of comparable to the price they were back in the day. That playoff 8 was the last one, Christmas of 2007. They were 135, and I think that's how much the 8s were in 93. So to me, a combination of the countdown packs and the fusions took the price up to 150. Jordans, all the retros were 150 except for the 1 and the 2. And then it jumped even more, except post countdown pack, then going into 160, 170, 190. So it's I guess it's been more gradual. So I guess you're right. Now that I think about it, that is a bit of a jump. But
Yeah.
they've done it with other retros. Like the Moab, when it came out in 04, it was 140. It came out in 15, it was 180. Where you be like, damn, you know what I mean? They were 160 this time, fortunately. But when they came out in 15, they were 180. I don't know why, but I feel like Nike be playing with the prices too.
Oh yeah.
Because the Griffies have went up each time they've come out.
Mm-hmm. That's so
Now, not,
true.
so the Barclays, those were 140, now they 160. Okay. Well, before we wrap up, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. What's on your radar next?
The 19s, I would like the uniforms and the black and red ones.
Mm-hmm.
I saw white, teal, and purplish kind of color. I'm definitely interested to see if they come out with LeBron. I'm sure they will. So hopefully they'll do that right. Jordan's just the Midnight Sixes and the I'd like a pair of cool grays because I have the first cool gray, so the bottom is like orange. So
Orange. Wow.
hey, I wore them things a lot from like 01 to like 05. They were always in the rotation. I wore them bitches a lot. A lot of days at the record exchange in them. But that's all I really can think of right now. Oh, it's some ones that come out right before Christmas. They kind of look like the biohacks, but they got white in them. They're called the craft ones. They're
Okay,
like
I see.
white, green, purple. But it's a Jordan 1, so we got to put an asterisk by it. May get it, may not.
Yeah. So answer this for me. What about the white and blue LeBron 19s? What do you think of those? I think that's the first colorway that's supposed to drop. Between that, I don't know if it's that one or either the black and red was one of those two is supposed to drop first. Because I know just overseas, and a guy I talked to on IG, actually both of those actually came out today in China. The black and red ones and the white and blue ones. They both dropped over there overseas.
Well, I mean, I've seen them.
Mm-hmm.
They're cool too. LeBrons are like dirt down here. So, I mean, I could say like, the 18 is the most LeBrons I've had probably since the 15, where I got more than 3 of them because I only got 2 17s, 2 16, well, 3 16s because I found a pair at the outlet. The 15, so I've got 4 LeBron 18s, and 3 of them were outlet finds.
Okay.
That's rare.
That Lakers one that you seen that I think it was white, black and purple. You got that? I think you had the lid cut off of it.
Oh, the Minneapolis. Yeah, it was black and blue.
Yeah, the Minneapolis ones.
Yeah, I found them at a clearance store, so they were already only $100, and they hadn't even come out yet. And
yeah,
then,
I know. Wow.
Yeah, and then I got my discount on top of it, so it only ended up being like $70. So, finding LeBrons like that, like I found the Sylvester and Tweety Lows at the same clearance store like a week after they came out, and they were like $60.
Wow.
So, you know, the LeBrons are, I mean, there have been tons of what the LeBron 17s down here. I just haven't found any in my size.
Okay.
Like I found some 9.5s. I found some 17s, 18, big ass sizes. But yeah, it's so I know I'm gonna come up on those white ones eventually. I probably will buy the black and red ones first.
Mm-hmm.
Because I usually try to get the first GR color of the LeBron when it comes out. Usually. It didn't happen with the 16, but I could have got the 16. I was trying to, you know, at the time, I don't know if you remember, you came to Hibbett a few times. I had this kid who worked with me who was, he was obsessed with LeBron.
Uh,
So,
Nisar underscore.
yeah, I
Yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
13, and I knew he was going to buy them the day they came out. I wanted the customers to have a chance to get them before just snatching up the one size 12 you have, and the customer got them. So it's cool. Those things are like dirt now on the resale. So, you know, I get them now. But shout out to everybody who just joined.
I did get those 18s. You see the 18s, the what Mia, Mimi, the ones the daughters. Did you see them? I posted them.
Yeah, man. The what? The teal ones with the flowers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man. I
like that.
can't. Oh, go ahead.
You said what?
Man, I came up on a pair of them bitches, but they was a 13.
Oh wow.
They were 13, so I couldn't even do nothing with them. They had them at the outlet. It was them and a bunch of them KD 14 Ron Englishes,
Oh wow.
like
So what?
pairs.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I off a tweet. You know, I
Mm,
get Twitter. I was like, I'm like, they got to get them boys.
yeah. I
They
was.
you'll like them. The colors pop on there.
Oh
They
yeah, like
they
I can, but it was one pair and they were 13. I was hurt.
wow.
Yeah, they were nice. They really pulled out the stops with the 18 lows, but um, you know, I'm just looking forward to the 19 now. It's not really any 18s left for me. There was one collab pair that was like kind of black and iridescent, kind of purple, and it had like the two swooshes on it by the toe instead of one. I can't think of what they're called, but they were collab with somebody. I wouldn't mind having those.
I got those too. I forgot who they. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Yeah, got the two swooshes by the toe box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. Of course you do. You know, you got everything, man.
I got those off of Nike, off of Nike.com. They wouldn't
Yeah.
even know. So yeah, I don't got everything, but I got a little bit of something.
I've come across those at outlets too a couple times, but those are always like 8 through 9.5. Because one time they had the wife size, and she didn't even. My man, you need to get these, man. These bitches is hard. I would get them if they was here at 11 through 12, but
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Can't get them all.
Yeah. Our Nike outlet, we don't get nothing. The one out in the rural. I mean, I know. Zach had told me. I had talked to him. He had said he had got his 17s, his what the 17s from out. His cousin had got Larry had got him a pair of what the 17s from out there, and I was surprised when he said they was out there.
Yeah, but they were a 15 though.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's his size. So yeah, they our size wasn't even the big.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, Zach's shoes range from. I can't hate because I mean I still got a few 10.5 straggling around, but I'm mainly 11 through 12, so I ain't
Yeah.
hating.
That's the thing that changed for me because a lot of my older Jordans and older shoes are 11 and a half. And then they started making them more narrow. So it forced me to go to a 12 because I could no longer wear the 11 and a half. So that was a jump for me, as far as the sizes. But I've been consistently, everything's a 12 now because everything's so dang on narrow, just
Oh yeah,
about. So everything except for actually some of my Yeezys, I should have got those in a 12 and a half instead of a 12. The 350s.
yeah. I
I
will
think
say. Oh, go ahead.
huh? No. Go ahead.
I will say with the 350 V2s, all of my 350 V2s are 11s. Usually in
Okay.
Adidas, fit an 11. I don't have to go up in Adidas, but the the 750s they only came in whole sizes. The first one at least.
Hmm.
So those are 12, and they're a little big. Like I definitely have to wear an insole with them.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't get an 11, but
Them
yeah.
350, them 350s, And the 700s, I'm mad I even got them. Them wave runners, I really would. I would have got them boys in the 12 and a half. Cause they even more snugger than the 350s. You know.
Yeah, the one I haven't worn them yet, but the one pair I have is a 12 because I was like, oh yeah, these feel a little different. So
Oh yeah, 700 is completely different than the 350. It's even more snug. So I might have to probably come up with a 12 and a half, maybe even a 13 in those because I put those. I gotta take the, and I've never owned a pair of shoes. I had to take the liner, to take it
that's
out in order to wear the shoe. I've never had to do that. But them 350s, they gotta pop that boy straight out, because otherwise my toes would be like this almost in them 350s. So
oh yeah, for sure.
and them 380s. Them 380s kind of snug too. I don't know, but yeah.
I know you got a couple of them. I can't fuck with them.
Yeah, I mean, it was something, but they are comfortable. It's just that they, I need a 12 and a half in them things.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, anything else you want to go over before we wrap up?
Uh, Let me see. You say you're gonna get you some 19s. I'm gonna get me some 19s, but I know you're gonna probably get them from me. Because you get everything, Mister. How many pair of socks you think you own?
Socks?
Bro, you
Ooh,
probably, I know you got totes on totes on totes of socks. You got to, because I didn't
yeah.
see I seen your closet with the t-shirts. You think my closet? You think my shirts are ridiculous, bro? You got jerseys and socks and t-shirts everywhere.
I probably got about 200 pairs of socks.
Yeah, you got 200 pair of socks. And you probably got about 700 shirts. I gotta wear
Yeah.
them t-shirts I got from you too before you left town. I
Yeah.
I I I, I gotta put something with them.
I really now I will say if I'd have knew that this Converse situation was gonna come about, there would have been different things I would have sold because they're I can't fit any of the Converse clothes because they make all their clothes for like Tony Hawk. So,
Mm-hmm.
all white dudes. So I can't really fit any of the clothes unless they're oversized.
Mm-hmm.
So I wear a lot of shit that I find at Walmart or Target, just graphic tees because we can't wear any logos there. Even though we're part of Nike, I can't go there and wear a Nike shirt. So,
Wow.
um, or a Nike shoe. So some of that stuff I kind of, wish that I would have kept just because I would have been able to wear it now. But the shirts that I sold you, I'm glad that you have because I know you mess with the superheroes. You always
Oh
have. So
yeah.
yeah,
I'm
but yeah,
gonna wear them soon, and I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna tag you in the picture too
yeah.
when I wear them.
Nah, man, I appreciate that, man. Well, look, man, I really appreciate
But
you. Oh, go ahead.
but that one interview you had with Kicks and Fits in 216,
Mm-hmm.
that he put it together. So that
Oh yeah,
this right here when I put when in the hat, that was a shout out to him.
yeah, no,
Because he put it together
Doug gets busy.
every day.
Definitely does.
Yeah,
He
it's kind of sickening, but but I appreciate it. He put it together.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah,
as do you,
but
as do you.
I try to put it together. But the pictures y'all take and the pictures I take is no comparison. My pictures look like I took it with a Polaroid.
Get an
I didn't
iPhone,
hear
man.
you.
Just get an iPhone, man.
The iPhone 11 we talking on right now.
Well,
This 11, I think I'm supposed to be getting the 13 by the end of this month.
yeah, man, you got to change
You
your
know,
pictures something because this is a 12. I only got a 12. I don't have no new finagle. This is a 12 Pro Max, but still, I don't
no,
be.
you know what I want to get? I want to get what Diversified Soul got. You see his phone, the SR21 Galaxy, whatever the heck.
That nigga googled that. He googled that picture. I refuse to believe he took that shit with an Android.
No, 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 no. He said he got the phone.
No, I know. I'm saying I was
Uh,
like, I didn't think the camera's that good. I'm like, man, he googled that picture of the moon, man. He didn't take
oh
that picture.
no, no, no. That you can't take a picture like that. A guy showed me the same. He showed me a picture like that. he took the moon because I went to the concert. This was the concert that was in Columbus. Not Columbus. Yeah, it was in Columbus. The one with what's that guy? Keep Sweating on them. They had a concert down in Columbus and Silk and Drew Hill and all them. The guy right in front of me, he had the exact same phone. He said he showed me pictures of the moon with that phone that he took. It looked like he was like next to it. That phone crazy.
All right. If I ever go back to Android, only Androids I've owned have been Samsung Androids. So, I haven't had so to me because I mean they make all the Apple shit too. A lot of people don't know that all this shit all from Samsung, but it's all good. I just be messing with him because he always be talking shit. That's our relationship. We shit talk to each other.
All right,
He's
that's
like
a good.
Air Jordans, and I'm like, man, that's not true.
Yeah, he now his repertoire now. He gets busy too now. He put it together too. And I gotta give him some credit. He put some stuff together. Chris. He do. He put some stuff together.
This pen here is crazy. This is a crazy pen. I don't know anything about what you're talking about, but I know this pen is I can quit this problem. All right. That's my dude.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he cool. He
yeah.
cool. When you think you coming back to C-Town?
I wanted to try to make it back before it got cold, but I don't think I am. I think it's probably gonna be next year now. I was thinking about maybe coming back for my birthday, but again, December it could be fucked up. I ain't trying to see no snow. So,
hey, it's like you remember that commercial they get. I mean, not that commercial, but the one they got with that guy. He be running out of the side of his house wearing a little cut off T-shirt, and it'd be nice outside. And next, he turned around, look, and there's a whole bunch of snow on the ground, and he running back toward the. That's how it is here.
so
it's crazy.
So yeah. I mean, if I come up on the Mega Millions and I don't have to work anymore, I mean, Zach just joined as we're closing. That sucks. If I get on the Mega Millions, I'll be up there next week.
You missed the show, bro.
You're late. We about to end.
We about to get off. Been out since 7.
Yeah, watch that replay. Look, they're waiting for me. We're about to eat, so I'm gonna go ahead and run. But I'll be in touch with you. I'll give you a call in a couple of days, see what's up with you.
All right, and tell the missus I said what's up, and hopefully I get them the strawberry milks tomorrow. Hopefully.
Yeah, you'll get them. I spoke it into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's the man right there. You already spoken, so it shall be happening. Yeah. And I appreciate you inviting me on your show. I was wondering. I was asking Aaron when I seen him. I was like, when I seen him, it was like maybe about 2 weeks or so before you asked me. I was like, I wonder when I'm gonna get invited on the show. I was like, I see everyone else, on there, but I was gonna let it play. I wasn't gonna ask you, but I know we cool and everything. Even if if I was number 50, that would have been sweet. But I already know whoever number 50 is. I know they gonna have they shoe collection gonna be crazy. Whoever it is, you already have these people lined up already, or
lined up, but I got some people in mind for 50, but we'll see. I don't want to jinx it. So
no. I listen. I'm tuning into everything, brother. I'm tuning into all shows. You're an awesome young man.
And I appreciate that. You're an awesome young man as well, sir.
You take care. You be safe. Be blessed, sir.
Love you, man. Peace.
All right, love you too. Out.